Why do some people with less skill, less talent, less experience keep getting ahead? And is it really just because they're more likable? And the answer is hell yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Habits and Hustle. And today we're diving right into something that might surprise you. The secret success skill nobody talks about enough, and that's being likable. You could be the most talented, hardworking, brilliant person in your industry, but if people don't like you, they won't want to work with you, won't want to promote you, and definitely not collaborate with you. Likable people get called back faster. They get invited to the rooms others don't get invited to, and they get opportunities. So let's break down why likability matters more than ever and 5 simple ways to instantly become more likable. Are you ready? All right. So let's get going. First of all, I want to say that a question that I get a lot is, let's be real. Why do some people with less skill, less talent, less experience keep getting ahead? And is it really just because they're more likable? And the answer is hell yeah. Likability builds trust, and trust creates opportunity. Simple as that. People do business with people they actually want to be around, that they actually like, and can kind of stand their company. Being competent gets you noticed, but guess what? Being likable gets you chosen. Emotional intelligence often outperforms the technical skill. You don't have to be everyone's best friend. That's absolutely the contrary. Just someone others want in the room. In fact, people dislike people pleasing, which we'll get into later. Another major question that I get all the time is, you say one of the easiest ways to be more likable is to smile more. But come on, can something that simple actually make a big difference? Guess what? Yes. The answer is yes. Smiling changes your energy, and people mirror instantly what you do. It's a visual cue for warmth, confidence, and approachability. Non-verbal communication shapes people's experience and first impressions more than actually words do. A genuine smile disarms people. It takes away the tension and builds a quick rapport. Likability starts before you even open your mouth. Your body language speaks first. In fact, body language is more important than actually the words coming out of your mouth. And another question I get a lot is, why is remembering someone's name such a powerful move? It feels small, doesn't it? But it really matters so much. Number one, everybody likes hearing their name. It makes people feel special and it makes them feel close to you. Using someone's name activates reward sensors in the brain. It makes people feel seen, valued, and actually, most importantly, respected. Most people don't do it. That's why it stands out so much. It shows attention to detail and actually genuine connection. I know on this podcast, when people say my name in mid-sentence, I always feel closer to them. And I'm always like, oh, we're actually friends. It kind of like creates much more of a lubricant in the dynamic and in the relationship than just kind of skating by. Another big one I get is, okay, here's a big one. You tell people to stop talking about themselves and ask more questions. Why is that such a game changer? I get that question a lot. That's why I'm reading it. Guess what? Curiosity is confidence. It shows you're not self-absorbed. That's really what it does, number one. It also builds connection. It builds opportunity. And guess what? It also shows that you have bigger and broader interests. The best conversationalists do less talking and way more listening. In fact, my rule is a 70-30 rule. Listen 70% of the time and talk 30% of the time. Asking questions builds not only the connection faster than just trying to impress them, but like I said, it actually makes people feel connected to you. Number 5, compliments can get weird fast. How do you give one without sounding fake or like you're sucking up? That's another great question. I think you got to be very specific. Great job is forgettable when you say, yeah, great job, or how are you? I love how you handled that call, sticks out way more. When you're more specific and you are saying something that is kind of not what they would expect. Another thing is authenticity is much different than flattery. People can feel the difference. Focus on effort, skill, and also mindset. Don't focus on appearance. Genuine compliments strengthen relationships and boost morale. The more observant you are, the more meaningful your praise becomes. And one more question that I get a lot, especially after I did this likability talk, is listening sounds so simple, but you say it's actually a secret weapon. Well, and they ask me why that is, because true listening is very rare. Most people are waiting for their next turn to talk. Presence is power. It signals confidence and respect. People open up more when they feel they're being heard. It builds trust faster than any sales pitch. In a world addicted to distraction, your full attention is your competitive edge. And guess what, guys? Likability isn't about being fake. It's actually about being smart. Smile more. Remember people's names. Ask real questions and give genuine compliments. And listen like it matters. It's pretty common sense, but sometimes they say common sense isn't so common. These are just small little actions that compound into massive results. Because no matter how talented or skillful and smart you are, guess what? If people don't like you, it doesn't matter. And one other thing I want to leave you with is likability amplifies. So, whatever you do have as your skill set or as your intelligence or your talent, it actually gets magnified when people actually like you and want to be around you. So, just remember that. Have a good one. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and comment because that's how we keep the show as a show. Have a good one. Bye bye.